Hello, beautiful family. Today I'm coming to you a little bit earlier than usual, the usual being the midnight. Yeah, mm, today's been a beautiful day. As I was sharing last night, also, there's been a process that's been happening in my own inner work. And if the airplanes fly, I'm gonna pause because the Air Force Base airplanes are really, really loud when they fly above. So here they come. So, what I wanted to share today, just a little reflection on a beautiful community that I am part of, that I have been part of for the past 4 years. The airplanes. So, yeah, for the last about 4 years or even more, just meeting my incredible teacher and mentor, Sofiah Thom, and, kind of having her take me under her wing like a mama dragon would, and support me on my path of yeah evolution, transformation, change, and not really so much change as that remembrance. And so this beautiful school is called Temple Body Arts. It's a mystery school, and it's all about the divine feminine mysteries, and it's a journey into the divine feminine mysteries, into the dance and the embodiment and the remembrance of our true sovereignty and our sensuality as feminine leaders, embodying that leadership role in our lives for ourselves, to take a hold of ourselves and to lead ourselves into that place of authenticity and sovereignty, to have that intentional self-discovery and inner journey into self. This mentorship and the mystery school is that beautiful path of a yogini, someone who is in devotion to her practices, who is in devotion to the divine airplane. So she's a conscious, reawakened, divine feminine being living on this earth at this time. And she is a dancer, a temple dancer, dakini, who dances to express her remembrance and to be the vessel of liberation for herself and for so many others. And and she's here to fully embrace and accept herself, her deep wounds. She's here to fully reclaim her remembrance of who she is, why she's here, what her mission is, what her soul purpose is, what her vision is. And as she liberates herself into more knowing of who she is, she's naturally also liberating so many others who are witnessing her, who are witnessing her divine feminine essence evolve and blossom and become that deep ancient remembrance of who we all are and why we're here, and what is going on in the world, and to remember that sacred why, and our purpose. Like, our mission is to actually remember our purpose work and then serve it, and not just waste our life on meaningless things, things that don't matter, and to really go deep into the self, and to ask yourself, who am I? Do I know who I am? Do I know why I'm here? What is my purpose in this lifetime? What is my dharma? What am I here to bring through? Who am I here to serve? Who do I stand for? So those are some incredibly beautiful teachings and discoveries and activations that we experience through Temple Body Arts teachings, and finding and refining and realizing our sacred why, and why we were born on this planet. And maybe a lot of us also have been born in in beautiful families, and some of us have been born in not so beautiful families that actually didn't serve our highest self. And so, figuring it all out as we continue to evolve and grow and heal ourselves, and truly returning home into the heart space, and surrounded by like-minded women. So yeah, in Temple Body Arts, there's this beautiful intimate sisterhood, beautiful women, and we're all so close, like sisters. And this Temple Body Arts school is about an embodiment of the divine feminine mystery, and how to remember those ancient codes through our bodies and souls, and how to bring that remembrance into the world we live in now, and how we can serve with that knowledge and that wisdom and what's been activated in us. And there's so many of us that are in different fields, and we're doing different things. We're coaching different themes, or different modalities, or different healing gifts and offerings, but we are all here on the same mission: to remember who we are, to remember our sacred why. And it's for each one of us to figure it out individually, because it is so unique to each one of us. Who we are, what our purpose is, it is so unique. And it is here now, present for each one of us to acknowledge and to bring through that sacred work on the planet as feminine leaders. And Temple Body Arts is that path of stepping into the new ways, new paradigm, rewriting the old stories, and unplugging from the old, rewiring all of our unlimited beliefs, our limited thinking, reprogramming the beliefs that don't serve that sacred why of what we remembered ourselves to be. Because often when we remember ourselves, finally, the world around us actually doesn't serve us. It actually stands in the way of that memory, or it tries to interfere, tries to react. Because once we really remember who we are creating that incredible, powerful vibration into the world of awakening, of liberating ourselves. And usually that frequency also triggers many other frequencies and obstacles that is for us to remove, to release, to go through, to dissolve, reprogram our minds to remember that we're here to serve that remembrance. And it's important to acknowledge where we are on our path. It's important to know that we are all individually and uniquely different. And we can't make anyone do anything unless they are ready. And figuring out who we all are, what's in the way, what we're love doing, and really heal all that stands in the way of doing what we love. It's like removing the obstacles is the same as healing the wounds, is the same as dissolving, is the same as letting go. It's all the same. Just we are speaking different languages about it. But it's all about really liberating ourselves, remembering who we are, listening within, reclaiming our fullest potential, and realizing our wounds sit deeply in our childhood, healing the childhood wounds, taking the time to sit with those, to be angry if you have to be sad if you have to grieve if you have to redo it, because we haven't done that consciously. We're all so deeply wounded in our own unique and different way, like, and no one is worse or better wounded. We all came here to liberate ourselves. None of us are born awake to knowing who we are. Maybe some of us are, but some of us remember now, or we have remembered in our lifetime, and we know this life is important to dedicate to that inner knowing of what we're here to bring, that knowledge, the memories, the ancient answers. So freedom and liberation for ourselves, for all being, as we become free. Yeah, we just want to serve that freedom. We want others to experience, because it's like a shocking awakening moment. So today is just really being present in that closed Temple Body Arts mentorship group with sisters, and listening to powerful women sharing who they are, what their sacred why is, and their deep inner desires. What are our deep inner desires, if not doing what we love, serving the healing and bringing through the medicine of healing? And so, my gosh, my cat is trying to get this cat food. No, honey, go inside. Go in there. So, anyway, I think my point is it's important to be held in a safe space with other beings, like-minded beings, women or men, friends, family, who truly, truly see you and value you, find you incredible, find you inspiring, and you can be free to be yourself, unapologetic, fun, wild, experiencing your own personal journey and sharing it with the world that's around you. It doesn't have to be online. For me, I share it online because that's the commitment I made, to share something sacred every day, not just show up for the check mark, but really connect every day to, really have that devotional sacred journey of a year and a day of how it would be like to not forget to show up for the divine, because each time I speak, it is that connection to the divine. And so for me and my work, what it looks like to me, I am a mentor, I'm a guide, I'm a teacher, I hold ceremony. I hold practices of dance and yoga. I host retreats. I mentor beautiful beings through one-on-one coaching, as well as the group, and as well as the Temple Body Arts Mystery School. And this school has really supported me in where I am now, anchoring in everything that I do and everything that I offer from my heart, knowing that this is of service, knowing who I am, knowing what I stand for, my sacred why is in service to humanity, is in service to women, to children, to all that is holy, to sovereignty, to our sacredness, to everything that is respectful and honoring, graceful, devotional, love and truth in the world, salvation in the world from suffering, liberation. Salvation is that liberation of our souls, is to find our way back to soul. Because once that happens, anything that happens external doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters in the way of integrity, but little things don't matter. It matters in the way of loving kindness and service. That's how we show up. And that begins to be more than just a physical experience. It's a spiritual, energetic experience of multi-dimensional wisdom and expansion and ascension and evolution and understanding that we are more than just these beings, human life, coming here for a few years and dying. There's more to that. However it shows up for each one of us, and none of us really know. I have no idea. But it's that trust in the body, the trust in the messages, in the connection, in the visions, in knowing, that deep inner knowing. The priestess, she has that deep inner knowing and feeling in her womb, in her roots, in the earth. And an oracle wisdom comes through the visions, through the purpose, through the knowing, through seeing, through hearing and listening and expressing, and then just bringing together that magic of feeling and knowing and seeing, hearing, and visioning, activating all of the senses through this deep inner work within, the lineage that comes through you, for you, through different many practices. And for me, I'm honoring the Temple Body Arts lineage that I get to represent in a way of the way I show up. And if anyone asks me who my mentors are, sometimes we can have one or two teachers, some beautiful teachers. I have a beautiful mentor, Sofiah Thom. She's a dear sister and a soul sister and a friend. And I'm so grateful for her life and for her remembrance of helping us women to realize our power. I have a beautiful yoga teacher who is also a beautiful priestess in the traditions of the dragon school and the Celtic beautiful mystery of Avalon and the oracles of Avalon. Sienna Sherman, she's an incredible yoga teacher. And one of my dear teachers now also is Emily Joy Harris. She's an incredible oracle of Sophia, the divine feminine Christ, the goddess, the divine feminine who is here in service to humanity, in service to the earth, alongside her beloved divine masculine. Resurrection of two in that beautiful union of hieros, gamos. So this beautiful combination of teachings and wisdom that is in my life. I am deeply rooted and connected to what is coming through just that inner spiritual work, inner spiritual mastery that we came here to do, to master. Master our own souls, master our own bodies, master our own minds, coming into oneness inside of our own selves. And in that space of oneness, we get to be uniquely divine, uniquely feminine, uniquely masculine, coming into that inner discernment and knowing the wisdom that guides us into liberation and reclamation, away from all that doesn't serve us, that keeps us small. And that spiritual mastery is probably the most important thing we can achieve on this planet. The spiritual mastery is the key to the joy and happiness in this lifetime, to understanding the path of the heart. And that is what's important, to find yourself, to find your soul, your why, what you stand for, and serve from that place of deep inner knowing, of confidence, of understanding. Your medicine comes from your deepest wounds. And if your deepest wounds are still bleeding, there's still more medicine to gather. And there's still more incredible work to be done. Because as we heal ourselves, our individual, unique gifts that are often hidden from us for a long, long time, as we're here to heal them and bring them through, we're opening up a pathway for others, for other women and our children and other children to rise and remember and remind humanity of their sovereignty. And so that we can all begin to use our voices, whether it's online or to our loved ones, use our voices, the words of love, the words of justice, the words of empowerment, of inspiration, education, of helping others grow and find themselves and liberate themselves in this lifetime, for the good of all living beings, for the benefit of all living beings, living consciously, on purpose, serving your Dharma, beginning each new day, however it looks like to you. And by doing that, bringing that freedom frequency to the collective. This is a multidimensional time for us all. So that is my message today. Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful evening, morning, day, wherever you are. Blessed be, blessed be.